Our victim has been identified as Miss Ideal Barbosa Fontes, as well as the defendant, Mr. William Lowe, who has been arrested for first-degree murder.
Shalawam, Shalawam, Israel.
Shalawam.
I want to start by giving all honor and praises to
YAHAWAH BAHASHAM
YAHAWASHI. I know Brother Ahshar. Next to me, I have the brothers.
Brother Yakov.
Brother Ahshar.
Brother Shaquat.
All right, we coming from you from down in Tempe, Florida, from the camp prophets in Babylon. Come with another quick hit to the spirit power of Shai. Lord wanted to edify and feed the sheep. Double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, who teach you well. Peace and blessing to the brothers who push this work in sincerity. To this God the bride. And we want to go into a little lesson, going into this this gentleman who executed his wife, okay, and he dismembered his wife, and he decided to put his wife's members of her body inside of a suitcase, man. Okay, meaning leading to him to be getting arrested, all right, which shows you that, you know, we in some evil times, man. Okay, showing that the people's mindsets are getting much worse. Are coming into the evil times that we're in, man. Okay, we're about to see more and more death be executed. All right, we're about to see a lot more people deciding to just lose their minds, for the lack of better words. Okay, due to the lack of resources, to the lack of food, lack of everything, man. All right, so we're in some horrific times, and these things are going to get much worse. All right, so we're gonna grab some scriptures. Lord, when you be edified, and go ahead and grab it. But brother, you can go ahead and get the article.
This is from ABC News. It says, husband arrested after wife's body parts found in 3 suitcases.
He had 3 suitcases, man, that he stuffed her ass in, which was, that you gotta have a wicked and evil spirit on you, or to possess you to do something wicked and defile, something like that, man. Okay. For you to cut your wife up and chop her members off and put her inside a suitcase, and not 1 but 2 but 3, man. All right, she had to be healthy at that. Go ahead,
It says a man has been arrested for first-degree murder after remains belonging to his wife were found in 3 suitcases in Florida last month.
Right. So here you have it. We in Florida, man. And this is going on in different states, not just Florida, but this is popping off everywhere, man. But here we have it. We're in stationed in Florida, and we're seeing things like this happening daily, man. This ain't just something that just happens on a every once in a while, man. No, this has happened daily, but this just perhaps will be something of the face of the news or the face of an article to where this man was found to be arrested for his killing his wife, man. So go ahead.
It says the investigation included reviewing surveillance footage led police to execute a search warrant on Monday in the home of William Lowe, 78 of Delray Beach. Court records showed they found blood spattered throughout the residence, including the living room, dining room, and primary bathroom.
So he was in there chopping her ass up, man, like a butchering room, man. He was butchering her, man. Okay, he was pretty much slaughtering her, man. Turned into a slaughterhouse in the home front room or living room house, man. All right, but that's on that. We're gonna grab ahead and grab these scriptures, but it shows you that these people are waxing worse and worse with these evil and demons spirits on them. Okay, due to the times that we're in, man. All right, so grabbing the first scripture, you can go ahead and grab it.
I could grab this part right here too. I want to get the important stuff. It says a search of Lowe's storage unit also uncovered a chainsaw that appeared to have blood and other human remains on it.
Hey, it said a chainsaw. I know a chainsaw, man. Come on, man. This guy was pissed.
Oh yeah.
This guy had some evil spirit on him to where he used a chainsaw to get down and dirty, man. All right, that's crazy, man. Because you got movies like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, man. You seen how they did it in that movie. You got people who are actually living that out and putting that in action today, man.
Well, if I can add, they showing you this is who Esau Edom is, man. He don't hate blood, he's a wild man, bro. He's a beast.
That's right.
You see, that's why we need to be Matter of fact, if you don't mind, your brother can grab something right quick. Can you grab something right quick?
Yeah, come on.
Can you grab Psalms the 17th chapter, 13th verse? Because man, we need to be delivered from this man, bro. This man's a lunatic. All right. Even chainsawing your wife in half, man. Put him in 3 different suitcases. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was premeditated, man.
Yeah, it was.
He meditated upon these things. He acted up.
I could grab this part too.
Oh, damn. Go ahead.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, disappoint him. All right, because Esau's mentality is that he wants to put ultimately Jake to death, man. Mm-hmm. Now this is an article going into a man and his wife, but on a higher level, Esau ultimately wants to wipe out Israel, bro.
Yeah.
And Lord, and this is this prayer of David saying, "Hey Lord, arise up and disappoint him. Don't let him fulfill his enterprise. Don't let him fulfill his heart's desire." Go ahead.
Cast him down.
Yeah.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Which is thy sword, and that's the main point. All right, this is the Most High sword on the left hand side, man.
Yep.
You see, that's when Esau, he executes judgment upon his wife. That was judgment from Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. He uses Esau to do it on that left hand side, man. All right, that's all I have, man.
Go ahead and finish up, brother.
Yeah, this is the last part. It says, the medical examiner determined the manner of death to be homicide and the cause of death to be a gunshot wound to the head.
Wow.
So, shows you that he wasn't just going in there and, doing something average, man. He was going in there and doing something that was beyond average. All right, he was, executing her in the most hatefulest way, man. Okay, they found a chainsaw, they found a gun wound to the head and to the body, okay, and to the situation leading them to where, she was being dismembered, and put into suitcases like that. So, man, just shows you the spirits of these, in these times that we're in, man, are getting worse and worse and worse. I did a few videos going into family members dismembering each, loved ones. All right, Uber drivers dismembering their people that they were dropping the food off to. So, it just shows you, man. All right, but, we're going to go ahead and grab the scriptures. You can go ahead and grab it, brother.
This is Isaiah 45 verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. Mm-hmm. I make peace and create evil. Mm-hmm. I, the Lord, do all these things.
So the Lord's behind, these things, man. When you see someone having a certain spirit possessing them, man, it's because the Lord has created these type of spirits to play an action within on earth, man. Okay, Lord said He created evil and he as well as the good, man. Okay, and these things will come to play when the Lord or when Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI decides it to be put to play. Mm-hmm. All right, so when you see people out here looking crazy, or when people out here doing things in the most worst ways, because the Lord's the behind and the author behind those evil spirits, man.
That's right.
Those evil acts, those evil and things being put forth. All right, because at the end of the day, the Lord's in control of all these things, and everything that's coming behind it is all a part of its position within this manner movie, man. Okay, of Yahawah BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. Bring it back, Brother Sean.
Isaiah 45 verse 7. I form the light and create evil.
So we know the Lord.
Salakia. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
That's right. So, the Lord creates peace and makes evil. All right, to make that really be known. All right, so when you think about something happening or in the good terms, the Lord did it. Okay, when something happened in a bad term, all right, the Lord did it, man. Okay.
What is that in Amos? Where it says, shall there be evil in the city and the Lord have not done it? Mm-hmm. See, so when these evil things come, ultimately the Lord brought it up.
That's right.
And also, I would like to add, can you get Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach 33 and verse 14 and 15, Brother Ahshar? Because the brother was just bringing out a balance to the Most High. So when the Most High creates evil, He also creates peace. And when we bring out this gospel, this message is peaceful to our people. Okay, because we want to see justice at the end of the day. And we also want to see righteousness, which is judgment flourish. Go ahead.
This Sirach, also known as Ecclesiasticus 33 and 14, good is set against evil and life against death.
It says life against death. You know what Yahawashi said? He said, I'm the way, the truth, and the life. So when you follow these scriptures, it's life to our people, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And we also said that that woman that got, cut up basically, was one of our people, through the spirit, basically what the article said. She was from the Northern Kingdom, from the Northern Kingdom. So guess what? When you women try to, go to Esau, Edom, our enemy for help, guess what happens? You get cut up, man. Okay, you get cut up like Fruit Ninja, man. Okay, and it said that good is set against evil. So we're here to show you the good side. But if you forsake the way, then that means you're ending up in the bad side, which is what leads to death and destruction. Go ahead.
So is the godly against the sinners.
See, so the godly and the sinner, man. So someone's a sinner, man, and the Most High hates sinners, man. And we hate Esau, Edom. So we identified who's the sinner, who's the wicked, who's the seed that originates wickedness, man. Esau, Edom. Okay, and we're going to get into that to identify that man. Go ahead.
And the sinner against the godly.
Mm-hmm.
So look upon all the works of the Most High, and there are 2 and 2, one against another.
It says, look upon all the works. It didn't say some, it says all. Okay, so one's against the other. The Most High creates that. Okay, now you got to identify which side do you stand on. That's all.
Go ahead, King. Beautiful point, brother.
Bring it back, man.
Go ahead.
Isaiah 45 verse 7.
You can go to the next verse.
I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
Mm-hmm.
I, the Lord, do all these things.
Go ahead and grab the other one.
Jeremiah 13.
Mm-hmm.
This is Jeremiah 13 and verse 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leper his spots?
Right. Can these two change the way they have came out? You got an Ethiopian who, can't change his skin, and neither the leopard who has spots to identify who they are. Read on.
Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
See, Esau, Edom, so-called white man, he is accustomed to do evil. All right, now the scripture goes into them being the wicked. Okay, they are the border of wickedness. Okay, they have numerous identifications of, identifying them, I should say, when it comes to the scriptures of them being the wicked, man. And for these things to be put to play, as you see this woman killing this man, or this older man killing his wife, was the works of Esau, Edom, man. Okay, he's accustomed to do evil, and for him to think of to use a chainsaw or even shoot his woman and cut her up and put her in, a suitcase. Okay, 3 at that. That was something evil. Okay.
Damn, split has 3.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure he didn't feel sorry for him, man, because see, these devils, when they got that evil spirit upon them, man, they decide to do it, and they do it, they follow through. That's why Esau has certain movies like Saul or the forgot what it's called, something like the Red Room or whatnot. But they have these movies like that describing the wicked things that they would want to do, because what? This is in their hearts, man. This is in their minds. It's just like Esau has to. He has to. What's the word? He has to compress it, man. Okay, for the sake of not being exposed in a way, man. But the Lord has already accustomed him to be the evil and the wicked, man. All right, proceeding to I believe Malachi 4 or 1 and 4. Okay, so this is it. This is the evil, man. This is the evilness that we have to dwell amongst and see every day, but shows you that the spirits that are here today are getting much worse. All right, that was all I had to add, brothers. Go ahead.
Come. This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24 and verse 12. And because iniquity shall abound,
That's right.
the love of many shall wax
The
cold.
love of many shall wax cold. And that's ultimately the time period that we're in right now. You're seeing a lot more harsh judgments going out. And these judgments are only going to amplify, man. It's only going to increase as the days go on. You see, the love of many waxing cold. That old American spirit, that you going to your neighbor's house to barbecue, all that's going out the window, man. coming to a time where, hey, it's gonna be your black ass on that barbecue. You know what I'm saying? And the love of many gonna wax colder and colder. Until you know, we not, you know, ashamed to declare to you the whole gospel. You know, whether you like it or not, these things must be brought out. We're not here to speak unto you smooth things or prophesy unto you smooth things. We're to tell you the truth. Bring that back.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 12.
Yeah.
And because iniquity shall abound,
Yep, sin upon sin. Okay, go ahead.
the love of many shall wax
The
cold.
love of many shall wax cold, man. Alright? Wax cold. There ain't gonna be no love out here, bro. It's gonna be straight, every man for his own, nigga. I need that. You gotta come up off that. Especially when that's how it's gonna be. Especially when there ain't no food. You know what I'm saying?
Can I add on?
Kinda.
You know, the love of many gonna wax cold. When you see right now, we in liberty, we in the grace period. You got people out here dismembering each other.
Right.
You had the lady, she put her mother on the grill. Like, you see all these type of judgments out in the open in broad daylight. So how much more in the time when this famine and that great tribulation comes on this earth, man?
Beautifully said. Beautifully said. Like brother said, you can still got liberty. Nigga can still go to Walmart, bro. You know what I'm saying?
You can call
Nigga can
911.
still call, you know. So, you know, that was the point on that one. You can get
Second Ezra. Come. This is the book of Second Ezra, chapter 14 and verse 16. For yet greater evils.
Hold on, slow down. You know, he says, for yet greater evils. Which evil is a, you know, it's compound word. You got eve, which is time. You got ill, meaning bad. So bad times. All right? Greater evils. Yeah, everything.
Verse 16. For yet greater evils
Yeah.
than those which thou hast seen happen
Happened, yeah.
shall be done hereafter.
Shall be done hereafter. Greater evils. You know what I'm saying? So what we just seen, that was a great evil. A man dismembering his wife, put her in a 3 suitcase bag, you know, three different suitcases. That was a great evil, man. But it says greater evils. So what about when you don't got no food? What about when you don't got no water? You don't got no shelter. It's every man for himself. Remember, it tells you in Ezra that friends shall fight like enemies in that day. All right?
Come.
For it says, why? For lack of bread and for great tribulation. What you got?
And I would like to add, can you get Isaiah chapter 32 and verse 11 to complement what the brother was talking about, the evils that are coming in this time? It's not going to look good for you women, okay? You got that off?
Isaiah 32 and 11. Tremble ye women that are at ease.
Yes, because right now women are at ease. They can hop from the carousel, one man to the next. Yeah. They can suck up the man's substance right now in this society, man. It promotes adultery. Go ahead.
Be troubled, ye careless ones.
So all you women that are careless, y'all don't consider. So guess what? You're going to be in trouble that time. Okay? And it's going to what? Manifest to Jacob's trouble. Yeah. So how much more you women when it's talking about trouble to you women, man? Okay? Go ahead.
Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins.
See? So you're going to be in a mourning state of time. Right now we're mourning out. And we don't see our women here, helping us out with this hellhole that we're in. Because there's an office for a woman as well, though. A woman's supposed to be, a pillar of rest, your peace, while you're catching all this stress. But they're not here to comfort us. So how much more in the time of all great tribulation, man? A time like never before. Jacob's trouble. Why would we come to your aid if you didn't come to our aid in our hell that we're living in? That's why scriptures say, we shall laugh and you shall mourn, basically, roughly paraphrasing. My servants shall eat and ye shall be hungry. Right. And we shall rejoice and you shall howl for vexation of spirit. So if you wasn't with us, while we're crying out, if you don't agree with us now, why would you agree with us when all hell breaks loose? We're going to stiff arm you. Okay? Right. That's all.
Remind me that, if I can add, that one song with Drake, nigga say, bitch, you wasn't with me shooting in the gym. You know what I'm saying? So hey, you wasn't with us when you was putting that work. You know what I'm saying? Catching hell, ain't have no substance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna, for the most part, majority of you ain't gonna be with us, when the Lord gives us substance. For most of you, it's gonna be too late.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And for those of you who come back, hey, you're gonna be scared shitless, man. the Jacob's trouble gonna be a terrible time for women and children, because those are the liabilities. You know what I'm saying? For men, it's gonna be a horrible time. But how much more? Scripture says, the mighty men, will be crying like little women in that day. So how much more women and children? What y'all brothers got?
Get Micah chapter 7 and verse 10 real quick, and then we'll run down on the precepts.
This is Micah 7, you said 10, right?
Yes.
Micah 7 and 10. Then she that is mine enemy shall see it.
Yes, because our women, she sides with our enemy, Esau Edom, so that makes her our enemy as well. Go ahead.
And shame shall cover her.
Yeah, because when you see the prophecies come to pass, these women right now, they might hear the message like, that's not going to happen to me. I ain't going to be in trouble. I ain't going to be mourning out. Yep. But you're going to see it in that time. Go ahead.
Shame shall cover her, which said unto me, where is Yahawah thy power?
See, so she don't believe. She don't believe. We open up with giving praises to the Most High, our power. So they don't believe in what we're talking about right now. But trust me, in the right season, you're going to believe then when all hell breaks loose. But guess what? There's a judgment for that. Go ahead.
Mine eyes shall behold her.
For procrastinating. Okay? You want to wait. You want to see it to believe it? Go ahead.
Now shall she be trodden down as the mire of the streets.
In the streets, you're gonna be trodden down like mire, which is shit. You ain't gonna be valued at all. You women think that y'all valuable now, but how much more when you trodden down like mire in the streets? Okay. Wow. Go ahead.
Hold on, fucking now, right quick. When you think about that, it says you should be trodden down as mire in the streets, man. Mire in the streets is in the streets. When you see a parade with horses taking the shit, you know what I'm saying, and the shit is just there. Nobody picks it up, nobody cleans it up. The shit is just all over the place. That's how you our corpse gonna be in the streets, man.
Go ahead, run it down.
Verse 11.
No, that's all.
That's the precepts. All right, this is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes 12 and 16. An enemy speaketh sweetly with his lips, but in his heart he imagineth how to throw thee into a pit.
Yeah, so Esau Edom will lure you with his words. So our people need to learn to discern. Just because it sounds good does not mean that it's the truth. Okay? A lot of our people like to gravitate to what sounds good. If you do that, that can lead you to your death and destruction, especially if you trust in your enemy, which we're telling you who your enemy is. Go ahead.
He will weep with his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
With blood. So now that you know that the killer is our enemy, who killed that woman right now? Esau Edom. And we're going to tell you why he kills, because he has the power to kill. Go ahead.
This is Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live.
See, so get sword in the blue letter real quick. Okay, so Esau Edom will live by the sword. He just cut that woman up, man. And we're going to get you that understanding, okay, of sword in the blue letter real quick. All right? Because people really think this is a game. They think that we're just speaking vain words. Okay? You got that?
Yeah, this is sword in the outline of the biblical usage. It says sword, knife, tools for cutting stone.
For cutting stone. How much more your body? All right, go back to the scripture, Brother Ahshar. That's all on that.
Genesis 27 and 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and shalt serve thy brother. And it shall come to pass, when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck.
And it say brother, so there was a relationship, Esau and Jacob. So Esau Edom loves to call you brother, man. Okay? But don't be fooled by this man's words. Go ahead.
This Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
Red. Go to Genesis chapter 25, verse 25 real quick. Okay, so we can understand that word red. We're going to put that on the spotlight real quick. Okay?
It's Genesis 25 and 25, and it says, and the first came out red, all over like in hairy garment.
Yeah, so red and red. Those are the same words, okay? So now you understand that Esau Edom. Go ahead, continue.
And they called his name Esau.
See, so Esau, okay, the forefather of you red devils, man. Okay? That your skin is red, not white. A lot of these men in this earth that has the power right now, they call themselves white men. You're not white, man. You're red. Go ahead.
Back to that Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
So Job 9 and 24 says the earth is given to the hands of the wicked. So the wicked has power right now, and this man has power to take peace from the earth. All right. So if good is set against evil, good is peace. Evil is bad times. So now you have to understand who is generating the evil right now. Who's the source of that? All right, go ahead.
And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
Yeah, that was given unto him a great sword. Okay, so this man was given that sword. So now that goes back to the book of Genesis, man. By that sword that shall thou live. You gotta identify who your enemy is. A lot of our people don't like doing that. Go ahead.
This Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him.
Mm-hmm. So Jacob, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, because Jacob fathered the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay, so that means that he's gonna hate you. So why should we not hate him if good is set against evil? Okay, we bringing that same energy back at him. All right, go ahead.
And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father are at hand. Then I will slay my brother Jacob.
See, so you already seen him slay, all right, one of our, women, basically. Although, she trusted into her enemy, she was still, part of our nation, okay? Because they said she was Spanish, Latina. So you women that seek your enemy for refuge, all right, you're going to be slaughtered just like that, okay? And it's going to get worse. But guess what, Esau, Edom? You got a punishment as well. Go to Ezekiel 35 and 6 real quick. That's all on that. Because what goes around comes around, Esau has that in his heart. He wants to kill our people, but guess what? The Most High is going to kill you for you, all right, and your wicked doings. Go ahead.
This is Ezekiel 35 and verse 6. Therefore, as I live.
Mm-hmm. And the Most High, he's the fountain of living waters, man. So you can't take him out, man. Go ahead.
Saith the Lord Yahawah, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Sith thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
And that was the example. So blood's gonna pursue this man. Okay, he's not gonna get away innocent, man. He's not gonna get away scot-free. There's a punishment to your doings. Go ahead. That's all.
That's it on that.
That was it.
God. So, hey, the brothers went into it, man. Hey, that's the spirit, man. You got anything else?
That's all she wrote.
All praises. So, with that low one, this was edifying. We'll give all glory and the praises to
YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI
With that, once again, the bond said I was an apostle, Brother Ahshar, teach you well until next time we say
Shalawam,
DJ, Bible soon.